Alright, part 2. So yeah, so, I cubing, people were genuinely impressed about that, so it was good. I was happy with cubing. But, then I got back into, but then, it was still during the summertime, but, school was getting ready to start. It was getting ready to start my 8th grade year. And, the school that I went to before had actually closed down. But the same people were going to start up another school, which is a classical education school that I still don't want to say, privacy reasons and stuff. But, I went to that school, and there's another guy there. A guy who is very nice, but he was also a magician, alright? And this is really the magic killer for me. And what I mean by that totally just made me decide, you know what, magic's just not my thing. He was doing tricks also. And, I was watching him do it, and he was doing a good job. And, I thought, wow, this guy is really cool. I could probably learn a lot from him. And, I was really excited that there was another magician at the school, and I could learn from him. But then, while I was watching it, and, again, I'm quite serious about this. This, still to this day makes me question, wow, was I really in a classroom full of Christian people? A girl actually, approached me and actually said to me, well, she didn't approach me, she just said, to me, but not, I don't necessarily, she said it to me directly, but, she wasn't actually in front of my face, but I could hear her clearly because she has the loudest voice in the world. Anyway, she actually, I think I'm quoting, but I can't remember. She actually said, let's see, what did she say? She said something to the effect of that, basically she said, she said that I was awful and he was good. Alright? She said it that way, and I can't remember what she said though. I do think she said, no offense, but, this guy is really, really good magic, and you're just terrible at magic, so therefore we're more impressed with him. And first of all, if you're going to say something to someone whose current passion is magic, it's probably useless to say no offense, because I was offended. I don't think I showed it, but I was. So I still somewhat got into magic, but then I just quit. And, it was before that incident, I did make the magic school video, and then I made a video after that showing a trick that I was going to teach you guys while doing it, and every single comment on that video was just, you suck, alright? That also didn't help, and finally I just decided, magic, it's just not my thing. So, it really kind of saddened me a lot. I mean, there were actual genuine magicians, I've actually did become friends with genuine magicians, who were telling me, to keep doing, keep working at it and I get better, but, after that one particular remark, I was just like, you know what, screw it. If no one can appreciate, what I'm doing, what I want to do, I'm just not going to do it. And unfortunately, that's what I did. I just decided, I don't want to pursue this anymore. Although I should also say that if someone ever does offend you like that, don't let that stop you from, pursuing your hobby. If it's your passion, you should actually take that as kind of advice. You need to work on it more, and then you'll get good at it. And this very same person might actually regret telling you what they said. So, yeah. Anyway, that's that. Let's see. It seems like I want to say some other stuff, but I can't remember. So after that, I did decide, I'm just going to pursue with cubing. And cubing was definitely a lot more fun to me. I had a much more fun time doing it. Every time I got a new puzzle, people would be like, oh my goodness, that thing is just, like, never seen anything like that before. And the people who were bringing me down about, how bad I was at magic, those same people, actually were a lot more gracious about, cubes to me. And they thought I was a pretty good cuber. And actually, I have to say, I bring myself down more than everybody else does about cubing, because I'm actually a slow cuber, believe it or not. People say I'm fast, and they say I'm like super duper fast and like, wow, I've never seen anyone go faster than you. No, I am slow, alright? I am absolutely slow. If I even thought about going to a competition, I would not make it. I would just go there, just have fun, not actually to compete, because I would not be able to compete because of my speed. I'm just not fast enough. So, yeah, anyway. Anyway, that's it. That's kind of the reason why I unfortunately quit Magic. I mean, occasionally, rarely, I get back into it and I just sort of practice with it, but I never perform it, unfortunately. I just do it for myself, kind of as a self-amusing hobby. I don't know, just kind of felt bad. I do sometimes still buy cards, though. I bought these this past summer at the beach. Literally this past summer. Bought these little prestige cards. I thought they were kind of cool. They're made out of plastic, which is really, really awesome. And I bought them. These are these aren't cheap cards. These are like $8 cards, I think. But they are definitely very nice cards. So I'm not entirely done with cards. I do have a collection. Maybe one day I'll try and muster up all the decks of cards that I have that are still, actual decks of cards. A lot of my cards haven't survived the test of time. Either I've just been rough with them, or I've just, I don't know. Unfortunately, again, when I was, younger and I had hobbies, and that hobby did sort of involve collecting stuff and getting stuff to do that hobby, I never took as much care of the, of the supplies, I guess you'd say, that I should have. And a lot of my decks are just kind of meh, and I don't know. Anyway, maybe one day I'll do a card collection vid, but I don't know. I do have a pretty good collection of cards, though. I'll just start looking around, see if I can find all of my decks, and I might do that. So, anywho, that's it. So, that is why I quit doing my Magic school vids, and honestly, even if I did want to start it back up, I just don't know enough about Magic to really teach you guys anything else. I mean, anyway, that's it. I'm gonna let you guys go now. Thanks for watching, and adios.